not. Should be.
You were on TV a couple days ago.
I was?
Yeah. I was on the...
Was my hair spiky?
You're wearing like one of those rifle things.
Oh, sweet Jesus, that was from like 10 years ago.
I was going to say, he doesn't look...
I was like, he looks kind of young.
Yeah.
That would have been, unless they televised it a few years ago, because when I was growing my hair, I was in an awkward middle stage with my hair growth. Not that this is any less awkward, but yes, I had the... Jesus.
Yeah.
Excellent.
To the channel tonight.
I didn't authorize that video. So here we go. Here's your distribution. How do you find the average? One more stats like we have all along. Yes, one more stats. Make sure you do L1, L2 though. Yes. Whoops. Got some extra crap in there. Hang on. One more stats. Make sure you do L1, L2. Okay. Negative 0.407. Meaning what? On average, you lose 41 cents. I love that, Michaela. Thank you. So in other words, rather than going through all the resource usage of walking up, handing them $1, getting a ticket, picking the numbers, resubmitting it, get a better idea. Walk up, hand them 41 cents, and walk away. Because that's what's happening on average. That's what that means, right? On average, over time. On average, over time, you lose 41 cents per game. Now sometimes you win 54, and sometimes you win 4, and sometimes you win none, and sometimes you lose $1. But when you weight those winnings and losings for the probabilities, it averages out to a 41 cent loss. And the lottery knows this. That's why they set the payouts the way they do. They know every time you buy a ticket, you just gave them 41 cents, to which they can do whatever they want. So knowing that, they got a little cocky back in '06, and they said people aren't playing 4 spot enough. They're not playing 4 spot enough. Double the payouts. So look down at the next one. Number 11 there, it says here comes one more reason to pay attention. What they then decided to do was double all the payouts. So it used to pay 55 to 1 if you got all 4. Now it doubles that, 110 to 1, which becomes 109, right? 109 minus the $1. It used to pay 5 to 1, now it pays 10 to 1. That's a $9 clearing once you take the $1 out. It used to pay 1 to 1, now it pays 2 to 1. That means you now clear $1 down here. This is a huge, huge move in the average right here. This one right here happens 21% of the time. Originally, you weren't making any money right there. Now, 1 in 5 games, that's what 21% is, roughly 1 in 5 games, you're making $1 where you weren't making $1 before. That's huge, friends. That's huge. Towards the average. Towards the average. And last but not least, look, the last one doesn't change. You're still losing $1 74% of the time. So please notice, the payouts changed. What didn't change? Because they can't, can they, Michaela? The probabilities can't change. They're generated by a randomizer pulling 20 numbers from 80. So that's going to stay exactly the same, just like your birthday analysis we just did. What changed was the amount you won when you got certain outcomes. And the big one, the real big one. I mean, it's very tempting to go, holy crap, now we win $109 when we get all 4. Yes, but it still only happens 3 in 1,000 times. That still only happens 3 in 1,000 times. The big one that caught my attention was that 1 where there used to be a 0. Holy crap. That's an extra, if you will, 20 cents per game. That's an extra 20 cents per game on average, right? 1 in every 5 games, you're now making $1 back. So you divide the 5 into 1, that's 20 cents per game. That's pretty slick. That on average, if you average it over each game, yes. Not to mention the other 2. So let's do what the Lottery Commission should have done and find the average of this. You ready? Go back to your stat editor. Same probabilities, but change the payouts. 109, 9, 1, negative 1, still negative 1. You still lose 3 out of 4 games. You still piss away your $1 3 out of 4 games. But that 1 out of 4, you win a lot more now. Let's see how much more. Okay? So we're going to do the exact same calculation, right? One of our stats, L1, L2. What do you notice? What kind? You make money on average. How much money do you make on average? 19 cents. So in other words, remember before when the average was negative 41 cents and I said, you know what, rather than just play the game, just walk up, give them 41 cents and walk away. What can you do now? Walk up, put your hand out, and demand your 19 cents. Because that's what that means. It means you're going to bet $1 and you're going to get back $1.19. That's 19% return on investment. Nothing gets that except for illegal activities. Not this day and age, right? 19% return. Now, what's amazing about this is, it was so easy to double the payouts, right? The lottery commission just double the payouts, it's all good, didn't run the math themselves. Did you read the last bit about the 2 kids that figured this out? This is the most amazing thing. Read that next little bit, well, as it turns out. Go ahead and read that. Take the time.